So as of 2 days ago, the new allegations came out about Activision with all the sexual harassment and such that's been going on in their offices, which, as of now, this is all still allegations. None of it has been officially confirmed, so I'm not gonna act as if this has been totally confirmed by any official sources, just going off of what Jason Schreier said, for example. I still want to make a quick rant about this regardless, because whether or not this is confirmed, the fact that these sort of allegations are now happening a second time around the same time of year as the Ubisoft ones did last year, it really makes me wonder, is this now going to become an annual trend? A yearly annual trend where this comes out around this time of year, every single year, which this is nothing new. This is very standard within not even just the gaming industry, but a lot of industries throughout the world, unfortunately. It just so happens that a lot of this is just coming out now. I'm not going to act like this has been officially confirmed, but I'm sure that definitely some of it has. Absolutely no doubt. I mean, the fact that this even came out at all is just... it's not a good thing. It's a very bad thing. Unfortunately, no matter how much this gets brought up, no matter how much people complain about it, no matter how much victims speak up about it, you know damn well that this situation is just gonna be put under the rug. It's gonna be dragged right under the rug, and then from there, Activision is just gonna move on with their day. You know, we're gonna act as if this whole situation has never happened after a few months. Everyone will just forget. I'm sure they'll definitely pay off some people to make sure that this is forgotten about, or, you know, do whatever the fuck they need to do, because Bobby Kotick really needs to save face with those 100,000 yachts that he has saved. The fact that it just keeps happening, it just goes to show it's not even just a game industry issue, it's just a human issue. Because at this point, I have no issue calling this specific instance an example of, and I hate to use this term, but I don't know what else to call it, rape culture. And at the end of the day, it's not even just something like this, and it's not even just gaming. So many other industries around the world have this problem with just not treating people like fucking human beings. Whether it's a situation like this having to do with sexual harassment, or being pushed to the point of suicide because of that harassment, and proceeding to have your picture sent around for fucking guys to look at. Like, really? Like, that is just so beyond fucked. Just, man, I really hope that is at most an allegation, because if that shit is real, Activision is fucked. Which, this is already not making their reputation any better. This is already fucking it far worse than anything could. And speaking more on this situation, it just appeared now earlier today that more info's come out from Jason Schreier about how now the CEO of Blizzard is attempting to talk to people about the situation in the same way that the Ubisoft CEO worded everything. Yeah, history just tends to repeat itself, I guess. Always has, always will, because people just don't learn. And you know, just the general lack of humanity is going back to this being, all in all, a lack of human decency thing. Whether it's something like this, or crunch culture, or hell, even something like factory workers in a country like China, for example. It's all just absolutely fucked. And something needs to change. Something does, but we all know that nothing will. Oh, and hell, another example I just thought of a lack of proper human decency is what was going on with Konami and how they would force their employees to stay at their jobs, and the way that they would survey them 24/7. Watching them on camera. I'm not sure of what the situation is about that now, but I remember a few years ago when that happened. Just, it's fucked up, but of course, people always gotta pay attention and make fucking retarded debates out of Alloy's face, you know, because that matters for some reason. Oh, and the way people were making a big fucking thing about Kotaku for once being honest, which, regardless of how you feel about that whole situation, it was still blown completely out of proportion, in my opinion. Whether these allegations are confirmed or not, no doubt they're true to some extent, because, I mean, why wouldn't they be? Of course they would be. And it's just disgusting. Like, what else is there to say? Yeah, like, no shit, it's disgusting, but what else is there to say at this point? But who knows, maybe one day I'll be proven wrong and the industrial problem with this will change, but as of now, I see no signs. And I've decided that just like the Ubisoft situation, I'm also going to be taking at least a little while off from playing Activision games. I just don't feel comfortable touching any of their products at this point in time. So when Vanguard gets released, don't expect me to buy it and make a review of it. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Maybe I'll do a reaction to the game reveal, but that's as far as I'm gonna go with that sort of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to add that as well for anyone who's wondering what's going to happen with Activision content on the channel going forward, yeah, I'll continue to make fun of them and talk about news involving them and their games, but buying their products, yeah, that's a no-go for the time being. I'm not really sure of what else to say. Similar to the Ubisoft situation, at this point, what else is there to say? So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here and see you for the next upload for something that'll definitely be a lot more positive in content, alright? So, yeah, later.